Hello, everyone. This is Andre Ford from Iron Sharpens Iron. I wanted to share an experience with you today that made me feel good. Something that I needed. I've been feeling really down lately, which is really unusual for me because I'm a very high-spirited person. I'm a motivator, and I enjoy making people happy. I enjoy seeing people smile. So when I get down, it's hard for me to express that because of how uplifting I am. But uh, and usually my wife is the one that tells me I'm feeling down about something, which is very rare. But this time I recognize that I was down. I've been hard on myself about my page and my channel and stuff. Been hard about my music. Like I have a little bit of writer's block, a little bit, and it started getting to me because I I did something I don't normally do, and that started comparing myself to other artists. And I know that's a bad thing, and I tell people not to do that, compare their situations with other people. But for some reason in my head, and some evil spirit or something planted a seed where I started to doubt my progression or doubt my music or doubt what I'm trying to do, which is, you know, get people to shift their mindsets away from the negative you know connotation of rap, degrading women, popping pills, killing each other and stuff like that, to a more uplifting, motivated, help each other out, pick each other up, let's go against evil type deal together. So I'm here comparing myself to artists that are successful already, that are talking about those things. And I just, like, how do I match up against something like that? And then this, it kind of put me in a bad mindset, which doesn't happen very often, but it did happen. But several things happened today. One of them was I was at work. A gentleman that I don't know his name. I don't know who he is, and I'm not sure if he follows my page or not. But he got caught wind of one of my music videos and was like, he enjoyed what I talked about and how I did it, and expressed how he enjoyed listening to it and watching my video, even though it was a little amateurish. But he still said it was a breath of fresh air, and that made me feel good because I'm just starting out. And those kind of compliments are needed sometimes to keep going. So I needed that. The other thing was a gentleman I do know who follows my page. A guy, he's an old friend. We hung out back in the day. He tells me how good my music is, but today the last video I put out, he actually stopped me like, Dre, man, I have to say, dude, that really touched me. I felt that, man, and I was like, really, dude? Usually he just gives me a small compliment, but this one he actually was genuine about it, and I could tell he was genuine about it, and even left me a comment on my YouTube page and stuff. And he was like, "Man, you keep doing it, dude. Don't let nobody tell you ain't doing something right." And we kind of chopped it up like that. But that was number two that happened, and that made me feel good. And then I had something popped up on my because I listen to a lot of different podcasts and YouTube motivational speakers and stuff about not giving up and all that. Kind of keeps me going. But two of them popped up that was quite interesting, and I know it's kind of controversial to go towards them. But one was from Wayne and one was from Drake. Oh, and another one was Jay-Z as well. There's three of them. Sorry. And they were speaking about, like, you have to do something different. You have to step out there and what you're doing. If you're doing something new and you continue to beat on it and push it out there, and if it's something you love, then it's gonna get heard. It's gonna get into the people's heads, especially if it's something new and it's something good. And it's something you love. And like hearing all three of them who are very successful artists, even though they're on the other side of me, I could I don't pit myself against them, but we're speaking on two sides of the fence. I mean, on different sides of the fence. It still was like, okay, you know what? that makes sense. I have to stop. First of all, I have to stop comparing myself to them because I'm not them. Second, I just have to continue doing what I'm doing, uh, and make sure I'm keeping God first and Him the main focus of everything. Though I don't talk about God in my music, I do pray before I do my things, and I do incorporate Him in a lot of stuff. And what the words I spit are from my heart and what He gives me. So I have to keep that in mind as well. The third thing that I got from that was that I'm impatient. I'm being impatient, and I come to realize that. And that was something my wife also told me. So you're being impatient. You're expecting too much out of, just starting. And I think that's what it is, because my page, from my perspective, is a page that is becoming successful. I've been growing, for the past 2 or 3 years, I think, since I've had Iron Sharpens Iron, which just started out as a motivational page. Now it's grown into other things. I've got a lot of big things coming up the rest of this year that I'm very excited for, but I won't say anything right now. Just be on the lookout for that. But those three things that happened to me today touched my heart, maybe a little emotional too, because I have to remember that I am doing this. My reason for doing this is just, and it's going to happen. My success will happen. I will be successful. And that's what I want to be. I want to be successful, and I want to make people happy, and I want to help people be successful, because when I become successful, don't trust me, I'm going to pull y'all up. I pull everybody up. And that's what I do. Even now, when I can't say I have nothing, but when I have little, anybody who needs me, I'm there for them, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. I help a lot of people out as best I can. And I don't judge anybody. I try not to. I try my best not to. I am still human, but I try my best not to. And that's one thing I keep in mind. But I'm glad I was able to share these experiences with you, because I know somebody else out there is probably doubting themselves about what they're doing. And I hope one day I can go back and look at this video and be like, you know what, I remember when I had that feeling and this happens, that we all have that doubting stage, and you have to get past that doubting stage. And that's what I'm doing today. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped somebody, and I hope y'all have a blessed Saturday. Thank y'all for watching.